Hey everyone, it's Ruby, and today I have a very exciting video in my opinion. This is going to be all about college tours. So if you guys don't know, I spent my entire fall break going on my 8 college tours of all the colleges that I was potentially looking at. And so I thought it would be really helpful to kind of do a college tours, my tips, tricks, and advice for like planning on your college tours, going on your college tours, and all that fun stuff. I know that it can seem a little overwhelming, which is why I thought that I would make a video like this, because honestly, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about like applying for colleges and things that kind of set you apart when it comes to like the application process, but I haven't seen many videos about actually like going on and planning your college tours. So without further ado, let's just get started. And then at the end of the video, I have 2 items from Nordstrom that I bought today that I kind of want to show you guys, but I don't have like anything else to show, so I couldn't put it in a fabulous find. So if it's okay with you guys, I'm just going to show it at the end. But anyways, this is, yes, my tips and tricks for college tours, and I hope that you all enjoy. Also, just a little like announcement, not really announcement, but I put my hair up in a messy bun, and I did it like 6 hours ago, so if it's looking really ratchet, that's why. But yes, my hair is just in a messy bun, and I haven't done much today, so I felt like that was kind of appropriate. So yes, if my hair is looking a little crazy, that's why. Okay, so my first little piece of advice that I want to give is that there is no right amount of schools to look at. So when it comes to like how many colleges should I look at like before applying / going on tours, so depending on whoever you ask, you know, how many schools should I tour / apply to, I think everybody is going to give you a different answer. So it really just comes down to how many you feel comfortable with applying with and like touring, and also a big thing is how exclusive are the schools that you're looking at. For example, if you're, as I push up my glasses, if you're looking at like say Harvard and that's the only school that you're looking at and applying to, I think it would be in your best interest to look at a few more schools, but like if you're applying to schools where the acceptance rate is like super high, you probably don't have to apply to like 13 schools. So just know that like the amount of schools that you're looking at, there's no right number, it differs for everybody. I personally looked at 8, and those are like the only schools that I'm looking at. They're the only schools I'm interested in. I've known that I wanted to tour those 8 schools since I was probably 7 years old. And yes, so that's just how it was for me. But if you feel comfortable with looking at more or looking at less schools, that's completely up to you. My second little piece of advice is it's better to get your college tours done early rather than later. So if you guys don't know, if you're new to my channel and you're just watching me for the first time because you thought that this video would help you, then you wouldn't know that I am a junior currently in high school, meaning that I don't have to start applying for these colleges until next year. However, I wanted to give myself enough time to really sit down and think about like what schools, after touring them, what schools were my top choices, what schools were kind of towards the bottom half of my list, what environment did I feel the most comfortable in, you know. So I really wanted a lot of time to just kind of soak it all in, enjoy my college tours, and not kind of have to rush them because I was afraid that like I wasn't gonna have time to like do them all. So I would highly recommend going on your college tours junior year rather than senior year, just because it'll make you feel a lot less stressed and it'll kind of help you just kind of enjoy the process of like getting ready to start that new chapter in your life, which is applying for colleges. Yeah, that's just my tip. If you don't want to follow it, that's okay too, but in my opinion, it's a pretty important one. My third little bullet point in this video is if the schools or some of the schools that you're looking at offer both a campus tour and an information session, go to both. That way you will get the most information that you possibly can out of the schools that you're looking at to like potentially apply to. So for a few of my schools, they offered both, and then a few of the schools I was looking at, they did not. But yes, if the college that you're looking at offers campus tours and an information session, go to both. I found that when I went on both for the schools that offered it, they answered like all of my questions to the point that I really didn't have any left to ask. I felt like I kind of knew everything that there was to know about the school and the program, and it was just a lot more helpful in my opinion. Also, usually information sessions are led by somebody from the admissions department of the school, so a faculty member. Meanwhile, most of the schools I looked at, campus tours were led by students, and sometimes students can't answer all of your questions because they haven't been through the entire program and they're not in the admissions department. So I would highly recommend going to both if they offer it. If not, Definitely like don't be afraid to call the schools and talk to someone from the administrative department. I did that for the schools that didn't offer information sessions and just had like student-led campus tours, or I just went directly to the administration department while I was at the school and talked to some of the faculty members, because it really helps me answer some more of my specific questions. And that kind of leads into my fourth and next subject topic, which is do your research beforehand. Now what I mean by this is I would highly recommend doing your research before going to the school to actually tour it. A college tour, in my opinion, shouldn't be the first time that you're kind of learning about the curriculum of the school. For me personally, I definitely did my research before I went to the schools. I made sure that I knew like most of the curriculum and the classes that they offered and kind of like the overview of the school. That way, when it is time to ask questions, you can make your questions as specific as possible. In my opinion, I don't think that you should really take time by just asking like general questions that can be answered by looking on the school's website. You really want to take this time that you have with faculty and students from the school that you're looking at to really answer your specific questions. So I know that for some of my schools that I was looking at, I knew the curriculum, but I wanted a little bit more information on one of the classes that, I'm required to take in like the major that I want to go into, which by the way, if you guys don't know, I'm looking to major in drama, either theater or musical theater, kind of depending on the school and the program, but yes. So if there was like an acting class that I kind of wanted to know more about that I saw it was listed in the curriculum, now's the time to ask about that, but don't really waste your time asking like general questions. You should kind of already know like the basic overview of the school. Also because I know that for me, I was really lucky, and a lot of the college tours I went on were kind of one-on-one with just me and my family and then the tour guide, but some of them were also in semi-large groups, and when so many other people, not just you, have questions, it can be kind of hard to get your question answered. So when the tour guide finally comes to you to ask your question, you want to make sure that it's like a good specific question that you really want an answer to, not just something general. Make it a good question. Which brings me to my next tip in this video, which is do not be afraid to ask questions. I know that going on college tours can kind of be intimidating because you're in an environment that you don't know, you're touring with people who you don't know, you're speaking to faculty members from the school and students from the school who you don't know, so it can kind of be hard to ask questions, but now's the time to ask as many questions as you possibly can and as many questions as you have. Because if you don't ask the questions that you're really curious about, when you leave, you're gonna regret it and be like, oh darn it, I really wish I would have asked them that. Definitely don't be afraid to ask questions. That's what the faculty and the tour guides are there for. They're there to answer your questions, any and all of them. I don't think like any amount of questions are too much unless you're asking, like 200 questions and like 199 out of those 200 questions are completely pointless. But I don't think you guys would really do that because here on the Ruby Rocks the World family, we like to ask important, deep questions. Another big tip I have, and this is really big, is to take notes while you're on the college tours. As you're exploring the campus or going to an information session, write down anything that really sticks out to you, something that you really liked about the school, something that you didn't like about the school, so that, when it's time to apply to these schools, you can look back on your notes and say, okay, I liked this about the school, but I didn't like this. Write down any like pros and cons you see about the school. Write down anything from like if the like place that the school is located made you comfortable. Write down really anything, any like key pieces of information that you think are super important that they mentioned, such as like deadlines, financial aid, scholarships and grants and all that stuff. Definitely make sure to take notes, whether it's in your phone or on like a sheet of paper with a pen. Do it. And my last and final tip of the video is to relax. I know that like the whole like starting to think about college thing can be really stressful. I feel really lucky because for me it hasn't been so far, and I think it's just because I've always known where I wanted to go to college, and I've always been kind of one of those people where I have like set goals in mind and like a life plan in some way, but just know, I know that it can get really stressful, I know that it can seem super overwhelming, but just know that it's all going to be okay. Relax, enjoy the college tours, and that's another reason why I really stress to get them done early rather than late. It really helps to kind of lower the overall stress level. Okay guys, and that wraps up all of my tips, tricks, and advice like points that I have for when it comes to college tours. I really hope that this helped you all. If you all have any questions / comments, please leave them in the comment section down below or shoot me a personal message. You can ask me as many questions as you like and I'll be happy to get to all of them, and I will make sure that I get to all of them. Okay, so now really fast, I want to show you guys 2 clothing items that I bought today at Nordstrom's, just because I'm really excited about them, and it's kind of silly, but like I'm super pumped for both these items. So first, in Nordstrom's, I saw that they had kind of like near the juniors department, they had an entire, I think it's new, Brandy Melville section, and I was so excited because I love me some Brandy Melville, but I don't have one anywhere close to me unless I'm in New York. So I picked up one shirt that I've been eyeing for the longest time, and I love Brandy Melville. I just think all their clothes are so soft and they're so comfortable, and they fit me really, really well. So I got this black tank top, and you guys have probably seen this all over like YouTube and all that stuff, but it basically just looks like this. It's a cropped tank top. It's pretty cropped on me, but it's actually like, it's really not that bad. Like if I wear high-waisted pants, it's totally okay, or like a high-waisted skirt. And then it has this super cool neckline. I believe this also comes in white, which I've seen a lot of people on YouTube here wearing, but I absolutely love this shirt. I think it's super cute. Like I hope that you guys can see. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So it has this really cool like intricate cross neckline thing, and I highly enjoy it. It's really, really soft, and it just has like thin spaghetti straps, and I just really like it. It's just so soft, and I'm so glad that I finally got it because I've been eyeing it for forever. And then from the Topshop section in Nordstrom's, I actually got a pair of boyfriend jeans. So I've always loved Topshop jeans, but they're just a little bit pricey for me personally. So like they always fit me super well, but like I've never bought a pair. So this is my first pair of Topshop jeans. Oh my god, I can't talk. And it's my first pair of boyfriend jeans. Finally, they literally fit me like a glove. I'm so excited to show you guys. These are in the Hayden style, which are basically just like their low-rise boyfriend jeans. So they're just kind of a light medium wash, and then they're just your basic boyfriend jeans, like perfect distressing, that hit me like on the knee and then a little bit up kind of on the thigh. And I like it because it's not too much distressing. Like that's literally all the distressing that's on the jean, but it's like the perfect amount of distressing. I posted a picture of the jeans on my Snapchat story because I was like, guys, I finally found boyfriend jeans, and they look super, super, super cute if you like cuff them and kind of roll them up at the bottom. I really, really like them. I think that with some chunky boots, they're gonna look awesome in the fall. But now that I see how well they fit me, I'm definitely going to be investing in some more Topshop jeans pretty soon, because now that I've like stopped growing and everything, I feel like I can finally start like investing in some nice pairs of jeans. But I absolutely love these. I would really recommend them. They're so soft, so comfortable. I do really like these. Okay, so that wraps up kind of the 2 things that I got from Nordstrom's, and then that also wraps up my college tour kind of tips and tricks 101 video. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, help me get to 1,000. It would mean the world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye!